Hi, I'm Yapo,
And I'm Agent 355.
and welcome back to Titan Quest.
Yeah.
We, while we were in our break there, we went and turned in the one guy's sword to him because he really doesn't say much, and he's just like, "Oh, hey, thanks for the sword. Here's some relics that I found in the house. They look old. They're probably worth something." And I got a new sword, and I put on some crocodile armor here. Which really doesn't look like much, but apparently it's very good.
My Lich got a new skill. He can do a thing now. He's got a spell he can cast.
Hail, good hero. Imhotep asked
Yeah,
us to watch
so
for you. Just
apparently the
yesterday,
Telkine burned the
this
temple that we
stood
were supposed to
whole and
use when
complete. And
to
now,
contact the
look,
gods.
it has been ransacked by
Yeah, we're still looking for yeah, Amenhotep or whatever is still ahead of us.
Yeah, which is weird because he was in the city when we left, and he's a little
Now,
old man.
yeah, he's way fast. No, the thing is, he already had the waypoints unlocked, so
Okay, is that it?
yeah.
Oh, also of note, I got a new sword. It's fancy. It's got a little hook tip there, and it does quite a lot more damage. So hopefully. And we were talking about the Wolverine build. I am now basically there. I regenerate 12 health per second, and my sword converts about 10% of my attack damage to back into health. So as long as I'm wailing on stuff, I'm pretty well good.
Yeah, the Lich has got like a death explosion thing. But I've yet to see him actually use it, so I don't know what triggers him. There it is. Yeah, it's a melee. It's a close range thing.
And I also finally assigned the quick pickup key, so I'm not relying on Agent to run around and pick everything up, because I was like, man, that looks cool and handy.
Yeah, and fun, right? I get to touch all the things, and you don't. Hey, skeletons are back, except now they're kind of mummies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go murder stuff over here, if you need me. Because that's the way we're supposed to go, is into the crypt there. Because their only instruction was to just follow the river. That's what we're supposed to be doing here. It's all the direction we got. And we'll figure something out when we get there. And there's none of this stupid, like, oh no, the bridge is out stuff. It's just follow the river.
Yeah.
Because you're following in the wake of a giant monster that destroyed everything in its path. And left these giant black shard things everywhere. I need to get something. I'm sure we have some relic with plus vitality damage somewhere. That's what I need.
Oh, is that like the lethal strike or whatever does vitality damage?
Um, no, it's just my weapon does vitality damage. So if I can get something that's like plus % vitality damage, that would be helpful. So, it's just like in Blood Bowl, mummies are slower but have better resistance.
They also have decay, so they go down twice as fast.
And the skeletons, the big thing with those is you just don't let them near your werewolves.
Well, the skeletons are only worth like 40 TB, so you just stick them to everything that's important. And yeah, okay, the skeleton dies, but who cares? He's stuck to a Chaos Warrior. It's a great trade. It's all about playing Khemri is all about making the most of your point strength superiority. You're not going to be stronger all over the map. In fact, most of the map you're not going to be stronger, but you're really, really strong around those four assholes.
So one spot you're real good in.
Yeah.
I forget, this is the side path, right?
Yeah, this is. It's a big side path, but it is a side path. I also like how you can tell if they spawn enemies on the grid, for whatever reason. Because, like, anything that's like skeleton archers.
Well, I mean, it makes sense as far as like pre-programming to be like, these
Yeah, like,
enemies spawn here.
like these skeletons always start in like a little square.
I mean, in that way, you know, you just have like this enemy at this location. You know, at X 15, Y 17, or whatever.
Sure.
Oh, hey, I killed the skeleton with my cool dream thingy. No, I don't want any of this.
I did buy a couple new pieces of gear just because they offered big defense bonuses.
Oh, also, I did discover, we were wondering about the sets earlier, sets start working at just 2 pieces in the set, and the more pieces you get in the set, the more of a bonus you get.
There you go.
So that's cool. I appreciate that. There's a lot of games that don't do that, and it's a pain.
Yeah, well, you need like 3 before it starts working at all.
Or you need like the full set before it does anything for you, and you're like, eh. Okay, we're good. Thought we had a problem there for a second. If I crash out, it's real bad.
Yeah, if I crash out, it's temporary, but it's a little bit worse if it's you.
Just sneak attack the blade trap there.
Yeah, he never saw it coming.
Oh, that's not good, I'm gonna bet.
This is your hero over there.
Nikruma, the enslaved.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay on this side of the room where nothing has aggro on me.
Ugh. He hits hard too. Or his minions hit hard. And vitality damage is not as helpful in this section of the game.
Yeah, no. Hitting skeletons typically doesn't help you much.
Oh. For some reason, why has he aggroed me?
And he's dead.
Huh. That's interesting. Since that potion didn't fall all the way to the ground, it didn't let me pick it up with quick pickup.
Yeah, the ones that are like sitting on top of the geometry doesn't let you pick them up all the time. Which is whatever.
I like the giant embalmed hounds too.
Yeah, they're pretty great. I think there was a mod that one of the mastery mods gave you those big, mummy hounds for a pet.
I can totally see that as like a take on spirit or something. Working at necromancy.
Hmm.
Well, that was it. That's the side area.
Yeah, super exciting. There was a hero in there. Yappa almost died. It was great.
Yeah, I have my speakers up just loud enough that I can hear and feel the heartbeat through the subwoofer when it starts going off.
Oh yeah.
It's a little hard because right now my dog is laying between my feet and the subwoofer under my desk, so she's muffling the noise a little bit.
Bit of a little handicap there.
I got confused on where I was going. Yeah, the lich and the eyeball really aren't doing much for us against the undead.
Yeah, no, it's damage type, and also the lich only has 1 point into him.
Oh, I forgot about these. We gotta kill this real quick.
Yep.
So these will continuously summon these green skeletons until it dies, and so it's like priority number 1 because it'll summon out like 9 total skeletons. I want to say.
Sounds like a bunch. And if you kill them, it just comes out more. Which is awful for pets, because, like, I can't tell them. I think there is a way to actually give, like, attack commands somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. Not interested enough to find out.
As I recall, this cave is another side area.
It is, yeah. The intention is just to run past it, or I should say, just follow the river. But this is just an optional spot. Some more skeletons and mummies in it.
Everyone's favorites.
Hey, well, we got giant maggots in this act too, but at least we'll have to go into a tunnel full of them. That's not big enough to actually walk through. Diablo 2 is a really fun game, but man, every act is the worst act.
Worse than the next. I like too when the skeletons are wearing a helmet and you get a hit on them and you just like see the helmet fly off, their head just like disappear from under it because they're a big pile of bones. I like the animation in this game, almost all of it.
Mm.
I think they went too far with the Dream Blast, like they just went did too much.
They got super excited with the protocols, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh man, look at what we can do. It's like just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, neither one of us is like a fire or a ice caster, but if you were, it's considerably more muted.
Yeah, I mean like there's nothing else with like that giant like wavy effect when I do my cone attack. Yeah. Oh, here's the one where you kill the priest and it just spawns the fallen sorcerer. Pretty sure I just used your Lich as a meat shield for that trap.
It doesn't really work because the Lich is not a great. He hasn't got a lot of meat on him, to be honest.
Bone shield, whatever.
Goes down like a chump. The wolves are actually great tanks right now. They don't die at all. But
My guy's usually fine, but if there's anything with like an area attack, he gets stuck in there and he dies a horrible death. Oh yeah, so what I was going to talk about D&D previously is, so the situation we've got going right now is we've got somebody DMing who doesn't necessarily like DMing all that much. And so I volunteered to like switch out in the middle and run like a little bit of a side campaign just in the middle of his campaign to bring his character in and play with the other people, just so he gets a break.
sure.
So I'm trying to come up with something to do, and I think I've hit on a good one. I think I'm going to have them be abducted by a bunch of Ifrit and taken to the city of Brass.
Okay.
The realm of the elemental realm of fire. Because A, it's an awesome setting, and B, I think I can work whatever he ends up going. I can work in being abducted with separate from the rest of the group, but ending up in the same spot. But I don't know.
Yeah, the only trouble with things like that, and this is not like a mark against the idea at all, but the only trouble with things like that is anything. If you start with the phrase, "Oh, the players are going to be abducted," that's kind of like saying, and they don't have any choice about it, which is like fine because like the idea, the illusion of infinite choice in a D&D campaign is actually like a fabrication. No, you don't have an infinite choice, and all roads lead to Rome. But if you are effectively cutscene people and make them get abducted in the cutscene, it doesn't feel too super good from a player standpoint. Because they are like they feel cheated.
Well, I was going to have them actually try and. I was going to plan on them trying to fight their way out, basically, and then get just beaten in a fight. But. Or I guess trying to talk their way out. I guess they could be like, "What if we get you like a bunch of other people to abduct instead of us?" But I don't know if any of them are that evil.
Oh! Did I crash? What's going on here?
Nope, you're jumping around though.
Okay, all right. I know what's happened. All right. Hold on. I can fix this. Okay, I put down a portal. I gotta find my portal. There we go. I click my portal.
I'll set down a new one too if you want to just go to that one.
No, well, I can't. The issue is my screen is black because I went through the screen transition on the thing, and it didn't like load in the area. You know what I mean? I gotta exit. I'll come back.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go buy more potions real quick. Because I have been using them fairly heavily. After bragging about my awesome new regen rate, turns out it's not actually that great. I'm still getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, you need a regen rate like in the hundreds if you want to be like Wolverine.
Yeah, so minor detail, but after all that, gotta go stock up. Just keep causing LP problems, Asian. Just never show up to record.
Super great like that. But yeah, so like there's nothing wrong with like abducting people, but for anytime you're forcing players to do something, you have a very good chance of having them get like a real bad feeling in their mouth. Just they get super like squirrely about that sort of stuff.
Well,
And so if you could come up like on the other hand, the DM's character, who technically like isn't a character yet, right, can totally be kidnapped. That can just be part of the backstory. And if there's something way you could get the players to voluntarily go and meet up with this kidnappee, say, rescue him or something else, right, that works a lot better.
that is actually a really good idea, and I will consider that.
Because then the other players feel like they have choice, and the player who doesn't have the choice, the player who was kidnapped, it's your backstory. Whatever, things happen in backstories.
Yeah, and he doesn't really get a whole lot of say. So
yeah, well, like, and it's totally fine. Like for backstories, like a lot of times when I start a campaign, it'll be like, okay, all y'all end up in this tavern or this dungeon or this place or before this king, right? How did that happen? Like, you have a choice about how you get there, but make no bones about it, you got there somehow,
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Give him a little more agency and.
Yeah. Players love the illusion of choice. No, there's no real choice in D&D. There's only like the illusion of choice in D&D.
Every once in a while, there's. Well, I mean, I guess most of the real choices are minor.
Well, that's just it. There's absolutely real choice, but all choices still keep you within the blocks,
Yeah.
So there's no like. So there's
how you choose to deal with this problem, but this problem has to be dealt with.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of how you choose to deal with the problem, but you're going to deal with this problem. Or if you don't deal with this problem, that's fine. I'm not going to punish you for it, but that's like the general idea. So.
That was a bit close. Thanks.
Yeah. Also, random Order of Prometheus person over here, just chilling, in a camp.
Hey, she had a Beast Caller's necklace.
Oh, I got a necklace of foresight.
Oh, it's even better than the one I had. Well, no, it's not. I'm gonna keep this one. It's got defensibility on it, which is super great because defensibility is your ability to not get murdered, and defensibility and offensibility are way better than raw stats. Like, those are two of the most important things you're gonna have: defensibility, offensibility.
Yeah, which eventually I have a passive that just like straight up boosts those and like ups my damage, which is what I'm going to be investing in, moving a little higher.
Yeah, like because those are like super important stats. But
and I get my my pets all done up. So for a while, I am probably going to be a bit on the weak side, and my pets are probably going to still be carrying us, and then hopefully I will hit the stage where I'm just a murder machine.
I'm hoping that we get to this. I'm hoping that stage is roughly around Act 4, and you carry me through Act 4, and then we get to the next difficulty, and I just laugh my way to the bank with amazing pets. Because by the time we hit Act 4, they're gonna be pretty bad. I've walked this road before.
I don't know if I'm going to be ready that soon.
Well,
I mean, I probably could be at the expense of making the pets better, but do I need to start working on that?
I have no idea. We'll find out. We can always respec if we're having trouble in Act 4.
That's true. That is an option now. That didn't used to be an option until until Act 4 actually existed.
Oh, really? Was there no...
Or, no, there might have been.
I don't remember.
No, there might have been. It was the enchanters that were added. So it used to be, before Act 4 happened, if you like put a relic on a weapon, it was gone forever. Which I think is pretty shitty.
Yeah. Yeah, and I still think it's super shitty. As far as I'm aware, you're not allowed to put relics onto the epic and better items, which makes the relics pretty worthless.
Yeah, I mean, but arcane formulas are still really good.
Yeah,
most of them. Alright, so we're coming into Memphis.
We're walking in Memphis. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to that song.
And there's a cave over here we gotta go clear, because of course we gotta go clear it.
No, that's definitely not part of the lyrics.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what song you're talking about,
Walking
to be
in
perfectly
Memphis?
honest.
Walking
Yeah, no.
in Memphis. That one? Everyone knows that
Yeah.
one.
No, keep it going. I didn't.
I actually don't know that. I would absolutely keep it going, no lie. I just don't know the words to it. It would end up be doing the da 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 da, which no, that doesn't help. But do you really feel the way I feel is one of the lyrics, but I couldn't tell you all of them. Dead dog.
that dog.
Yeah. Well, the traps are what do it, right? Because a lot of times the dogs don't have aggro, but they just kind of body block things.
They run up to the trap and just,
But
like,
the traps, they just kind of
eat a
constantly...
bunch of spikes.
Yeah. Although the dogs do just have like a flat 30% chance to dodge, which is cool.
It is. No robot. There we go. Okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, and new bone scarabs.
Yeah, bigger ones. Like little
Poison
bosses.
and glowy and stuff. Oh, so many shades. Oh, so many shades. Oh, and I'm dying.
Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's potioning up. Run, Yappo, run.
That's what I'm doing. Why is everything attacking me?
So you went in the room first. I've learned my lesson about this. The dogs are always going first.
It's like shooting over the dogs to try and hit me in the face.
Yeah, it literally, whoever it first sees has aggro. Like, period. Done. Forever. It never seems to change. I don't understand it. It's bad.
Let's go this way. This way. This way. This way.
Right, go ahead. Go first. How'd the pets get too aggressive just so I don't have to go first anymore?
Oh, look, they got you now.
Well, yeah, that's because they came from the side.
Oh, this is like a special...
Yeah, this is like a boss one. Get
What?
it. Get it. Get the,
Oh,
that
I
guy
have no
dog.
mana.
Here, I'll poison it. That'll help.
We gotta kill some of these shades, too.
I guess I'll just go right click it. It doesn't need to be hitting very hard. It's summoning shades, so...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. Why? Why is it doing this to me?
It's about halfway dead.
That's the first time I've seen a special one of those.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
I like that it still says Hero monster kill, even though it's just a big obelisk.
Exalted Coronal of Proficiency. Defensive ability, armor, health regeneration, energy regeneration. Yeah, no, the other one's better. I got that Theban crested helmet, which is pretty nice.
Robust Phrygian helm.
I think robust is just HP. Yeah, robust is strength and health.
Okay. Well, I've got my helmet's part of my set,
Yeah,
so I'm
same. I have the same
probably not... Oh, do you?
Yeah. We have the same with the Theban helmet.
The Tebian, I forgot about that.
Is it Theban? No, it's
No,
just like Theban.
But it's more fun to say Tebian.
Okay. I only judge you a little bit.
We're making videos of ourselves playing a clicky game for the internet. I don't know that...
You keep saying that, but you know people are watching it, so who cares?
I don't know that
I
we can
refuse.
throw too many stones.
I refuse to be. I refuse to be like put down over my hobbies. Like whatever, I don't give a shit. Some people do fantasy football. That's like way worse.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, I'm not even attempting to put down people who play fantasy football. I don't give a shit. Whatever do you, man. But like, people do some friggin' dumb shit.
Like, I get, like, fantasy football on, like, a casual level, but some of these people are just, like, there was a guy I worked with that, like, had his phone tuned to, like, whatever ESPN, like, radio thing is all day, every day, and, like, spend hours during the day dealing with his fantasy football team, and, like, doing trades, and, like, agonizing over which character or which person to play and stuff.
Yeah, some people take it real serious.
And the pot was, like, $50, I think, for the winner. Like,
It's bragging rights, man.
I guess.
I mean, I am involved in 3 D&D games. I play in 2, I run 1, and it's definitely one of those things that I put way more hours into like D&D than I do most of my other hobbies.
Yeah, but the other thing that gets me is it's basically an RPG, right, where you select your team and they do all that other stuff.
Yeah,
But you have
basically.
no
Yeah, well, it's like Football Manager, except it's with real people.
Except you have no control over anything besides which people you use.
Yeah.
And so
Well, I mean, there's like trading and stuff too, right? Like, but yeah.
well, right, but that's still, you have no control over anything but which people you use.
Yeah.
And so, and I understand it's real people, and I keep talking about them as like their characters or whatever, and I mean, it sucks that they get injured and stuff, but you just have no control over any of that. And it feels like just a really shallow game to me.
I mean, whatever. Whatever floats people's boats. I don't give a shit. But that's but when people say like we're playing video games for the internet, it's like shut the fuck up. No one cares what you think. You, this person I'm making the video with.
Well, while it is true that no one cares what I think, I feel like that was a bit rude and hurtful.
That's funny. It was intended to be rude and hurtful, so I guess I did a good job.
Well, nailed that one then.
Yeah, nailed it. 100%.
Where are you?
I'm running off trying to get solo XP. Not really. I follow the dogs, and they just kind of go.
I'm gonna get you like a little sled.
Yeah, I just kind of end up following the dogs, so I don't take aggro, and the dogs just tank for me. But it does mean that if you run off in a different direction, we get a little split up.
There's a little secret spot over here to the left. Once we get a little closer to town.
Yeah, I know that spot.
Actually, I think it's right here.
Yeah, we're pretty close to it.
No, it's not. It's a little further up.
It's right outside the gate. Like, there's the gate, and then just to the left, there's a little side.
Marrowmaw?
Marrowmaw.
That's pretty cool.
Dead.
Yeah, it wasn't a particularly
Lupine
strong.
claws, I seem to remember being pretty good.
Yeah, they do, I think, a lot of extra piercing.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was like back when piercing was king of all DPS forever.
King of everything. I don't know, I can check it out here in a minute if you want.
Wow, that Lich has got some range on him.
Yeah, one of the enemies netted the Lich, and I was like, seriously?
This
It was like that did a whole lot of good.
Yeah, he's got 2 points in him now, which is effectively twice as good. Not really, but he does have 2 points in him. Since the dogs got maxed out. Always max out the base thing first, generally.
I'm still kind of spreading my points around, probably inefficiently, but gotta keep it interesting.
I definitely have. I have a lot of I have like 1 point in a bunch of different things, but everything either has 1 point or all of the points.
Yeah.
There's no
well,
like
I mean,
twos.
Like, you know, 1 point in an aura usually is a huge boost over like the second point.
Right. Oh yeah, this plus. Oh, that's right. The Vegas quarters.
Good warrior.
This.
Oh, yeah.
We are the
Yeah,
poor
this is
who
entirely
hold this
optional.
stage.
Oh, I love the Shadow Stalkers, though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't love them because they're a pain in the dick, but they're really cool enemies. Yeah, so basically, this is where all the poor people live, and the soldiers won't come clear it out because they're poor.
Yeah, like why would we help them?
As a Agashathar Hakor? Oh, I'm dying.
Really? I'm fine. I lost mine. Lich, you shouldn't stand in there. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's because the hero's like all up in my shit over here.
It's too bad. I killed everything else.
Fine, I'll come back this way.
Can you see the Lich? He's not helping.
He's being very sneaky.
He'll teleport out once they get far enough away from.
There we go. There he is. He's back to the party.
Yeah, I summoned him up. He just kind of ended up in there.
Oh, and we gotta go turn it in as we run past this guy.
Well, that's why no one wanted. That's why no one wanted to help them. It's like you're probably gonna make me come back and turn this one in.
Yeah, no, not worth it.
Brave warrior. You
Ooh,
have
oath ring.
returned homes to the home.
I got Dionysus' ring, which is the intelligence. And
Oh man, armor protection, stun resistance, armor protection, defensive ability. This is good enough. I will unequip one of the beast rings.
Well, if you don't want it, let me know, because that sounds.
No, I
okay.
like defense. Defense is great.
Okay, the side area's over this way. Yeah. The other side area.
The ability to get punched a little bit and not instantly go down, pretty helpful.
Yeah, I thought the like extra regen from my aura here would help more than it is.
I mean, I have 1800 HP total, and getting hit probably takes, I don't know, anywhere from like a quarter to a fifth of it off, generally. Like, I get hit for good chunks. By big guys, right? Little guys don't do shit. So if I'm getting hit for like 300, 400 a whack, I mean, and even with 30 HP regen, that's 10 seconds of regeneration to take off one hit.
That's true.
So you need like hundreds, like 400 HP regen before it's like a thing. And even then, it doesn't really work. It's funny, it's interesting, but it will peter out probably before you even get out of normal.
I probably need to switch back to the other aura then, or use the one that's basically just me. I was hoping this would just help keep the puppies alive.
Puppies stay alive pretty good. I kill the Shadowborn. See, he's hitting on me. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's hitting on me. He's not doing it very effectively.
Oh, and he summons the shadow demons. That's fun. And he didn't drop anything worthwhile.
What a jerk.
Seriously. Could have at least dropped like a lupine claw or something. Did we clear the other side yet?
No, we didn't. We can though. Get in there, dogs. I ain't paying you to sit around.
Oh, that's a lot of fireballs. Alright. It's only been like 30 minutes.
We could probably go a little bit longer.
I'm just afraid we're not going to run into any other good spots in a reasonable amount of time.
It doesn't have to be. We don't have to stop at a town. We can just stop at a well.
That's true. Memphis is cool and huge, though.
Yeah. I would make another walking in Memphis joke, but my last one wasn't appreciated, so fuck you.
Oh, here's a Memphis tip.
I am relieved to see you. Things have not gone well. We were
I gotta
horribly
get more strength,
unprepared.
more strength, more
Battle
strength.
A powerful Telkin.
I appreciate
No
how
one has
all
seen
of the
one
merchants
since the
generally
war
have
between
their
the
own... don't forget to quest by the waypoint.
Yeah, I'm just cruising around here. So, that scroll we got him wasn't enough. We have to go get more crap for this guy. Oh, did you tag it already?
Tag what?
The side quest?
I thought it only did it for me.
No, it does it for me every time you do it, too.
Oh, okay. This is the right here. Doo.
There we go.
I am afraid Unus has gone on a
What we got for
foolish
side
day.
quests? The
So we
missing,
gotta go to,
the missing
gotta go to
brother.
Giza.
Yeah, missing brothers in Giza, in the family
If
tomb.
our authority is not respected, there is no order.
Speak with him again to learn more. All right, yeah.
Some troublemakers have started demanding.
And, yeah, we have to go get... Basically, we have to go get some religious artifacts so these guys can prove they're legit.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so in the next area is actually pretty big, and it makes a loop, which is always weird, because when we leave, there are two... You see there's two healing fountains? We can go to either of them, and,
Which gate are we going at?
Doesn't
Sphinx
matter.
or Palm?
it's Sphinx or Palm.
Let's go Palm.
Okay. And they are loops. Like, leaving one, if you follow the path around, will come back in the other. Giza is a big-ass fucking desert with a bunch of pyramids in it. That's kind of in the middle of the loop. It's at the far end. And you could, once you're in Giza, you could totally just teleport back to town and not miss anything, and not, like, walk back down the other side of the loop. But that
I can't get through there.
kind of confused me for a while when I first started playing.
There's also a cave that, like, cuts off part of the loop, as I recall.
The cave is how you get between the loop. Like, I think the cave is per part of the loop, if I remember right.
But the cave always throws me off.
It's weird. It's a pretty weird area.
Yeah, I feel like they, had. I'm assuming they had different people work on different chunks of this game, and the loop idea, I'm sure, was not one that they decided to copy to other sections.
It's interesting. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's just kind of weird because it kind of means it makes you feel like you're either needlessly blocking down the path just for completion's sake, or cutting out a chunk of the game by not completing the loop.
Now we got super buff scorpions that walk on their back legs like people,
Oh, they don't get people.
and the ones holding an axe in its claw. Because why not? Because 2 claws and a stinger just isn't enough.
Yeah, I mean, you just need more weapons. They probably got a pretty good bite on them too.
No, just no. That wasn't even a good one.
What?
I thought you were going for a pun on that.
It wasn't even a pun. I was just making like bite attack, like multi-round attacks. It's fun when you're a pet guy because you have a little bit more freedom to do things like just zoom in and watch the fight from like 2 feet away from the scorpion's face.
And just run around.
Well, yeah, like you're so close, you're like really like, and if it would be really hard to actually play the game like this, but it's kind of fun to watch the models all swing at each other.
Yeah, in retrospect, it would have been good had I gone like pet, so I could have done that. But
Just play with the game way too goddamn close just to see crazy effects.
yeah, just basically run around and zoom in on stuff while everyone else does all the work. I'm just a cameraman, all right. Everyone else is responsible for actually doing things.
I mean, that is a pretty accurate description of what I'm doing most of the time.
Yeah, like he's just chilling back there.
Yeah, just hang out. Well, again, I learned my lesson. Dogs go in first, period. So my goal is to run close to where I see enemies, and then stop, and then wait for the dogs to aggro and run in.
Oh, Sart Solrinder.
Yeah.
He's kind of a bitch though.
It's a battle marker over there. I really want to find another mastery marker so I can get 3 dogs. Because that'd be a pretty big damage increase for a while.
So one of them died.
Which, if I play correctly, would be very rare. Fortunately, I cannot heal them. I don't have any healing spells. There is a healing spell in nature, but not generally worth it.
Yeah, I mean, nature is kind of. I don't like the mastery.
Really?
Personally.
It's really good.
Nature. I guess you are playing nature, aren't you? Because you have the wolves.
Yeah, I'm in nature. No, I mean, it's got the wolves, which are great. It's got plague, which is great. It's got heart of oak, which is great. It's very much a support mastery. It's never going to be your primary. You're not just nature, right?
Yeah, that's the thing is I usually like go all in on like one mastery.
Yeah.
Just the way I play.
It's got really powerful support stuff. Really good auras, really good enemy debuffs. So if you were going to go like Earth Nature, you'd have your Earth would be your damage spells. Then you'd use Nature for HP aura, and enemy plague and all this other stuff.
I guess that's fair. Oh.
Crag.
Did you grab that? Or did
I think you grabbed it. I didn't click it.
Okay. Let's kill whatever was shooting at it. Okay, it's done.
Sounds like a weapon.
What is correct? No, it's a helmet. Plus 15% armor protection, 8% chance of resistance, strength, intelligence, and defensive ability.
Sounds good.
How's it look?
Well, it's not part of your set. Are you keeping it anyway?
Probably not, but how does it look?
It's pretty rad.
Okay. I'm probably switching back to mine. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's on the ground there.
Yeah, definitely. Way better.
Alright, you gonna go head up this cave?
Yeah. This isn't.
This
This is definitely not the crossover cave, so we good.
mysterious tomb.
I think the sand-swept cave, I want to say, is the crossover cave.
Yeah, that sounds right. I remember what it looks like, or at least the entrances look like.
It's in Giza. It's in the side. It's in the eastern edge of Giza. So.
Yeah. I really like once. So spoilers, we end up making it past Giza all the way to the Valley of the Kings in the bonus act.
Which is just a ripoff of the Diablo, because they do the exact same thing with, like, find the real tomb, and they got, like, Tomb of Ramses first, Tomb of Ramses the second, all these different tombs of all these different Egyptian kings, and only one of them you actually have to go in.
Here you go, here's another fun enemy. So when you kill the mummy captains, they spawn skeletons. Because I guess the wraps all fall off, and they're angry. I always kind of like the multi-spawn enemies.
Yeah. I always liked the enemies in Diablo 2 that would get back up like 33% of the time.
I don't know that I like to get back up.
In Diablo in Act 4, there were dudes, skeletons who you'd knock down, they'd get back up. And they were always kind of fun because they were worth a huge amount of experience. And they every time they got back up, rather than being like, oh god, I gotta kill it again, be like, yes, they give experience again.
Which, I mean, Necrons are cool and all, but get back up's a little excessive.
What? I can't equip. Oh, you're doing that, aren't you?
What?
Oh, nothing. I just. Wait, why? I should be able to equip this. I should absolutely be able to equip this. What is going on here? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I know what's going on. Alright, well, I'm gonna need like a level's worth of strength then. Whatever.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. The helmet is given. The current helmet is lowering the requirements for the replacement helmet. So
yeah.
it's telling me I can equip it, but if I put it on, it takes it away again.
Because the requirements are no longer low.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Yeah, that's because I'm trying to wear strength gear for the extra defense because I don't need the mana regeneration from the mage gear. But both of my masteries are mage masteries, so neither one of them actually give me very much strength.
Isn't there a nature thing that gives you like a bunch of defensive ability and stuff as an aura?
In nature, I get tranquility gives me resistances, like elemental resistances.
Nex Edu, Doomed Prophet. But some of these dudes have really cool names, I gotta say.
Yeah, short answer is no.
Also, he has an ice weapon and the Dream Shotgun. Good work, pets / you. Letter to Mummy.
Oh yeah. That's just one of those. Okay, so there are some joke. I'm not sure if they're epic items. I'm not sure if they're actually like replacing epic drops, but there are some joke items in the game.
Dear Mummy, camp has been great. I've earned lots of merit badges, and Mr. Smithicus told me I was better at bandaging and first aid than anyone he's ever seen. We also get to see a guest speaker every Wednesday. You should come, then everyone can see that I'm related to a famous rapper. Food is awful, though. They don't know how to cook a decent meal for us undead folk. I wish someone would make the chefs earn their keep. Really, it's a pretty grave situation altogether. In fact, yesterday, something on my plate moved. It was really crypt out. Anyway, enough about me. How are you doing down there in the land of sunshine and monoliths? Still making money off that pyramid scheme? Keep it up, and you'll be set for life.
This is the best game.
I love that.
That is one of maybe 10 or 15 different letters you can find.
I'm sorry, I just had to stop and read that, because it's so amazing.
It's pretty good. It was pretty good.
We really need to get different helmets, though.
Well, as soon as I get some more strength. I think I need like 8 more points of strength, maybe. It might be a little bit more than that.
Because we're like cruising along and we both have shields and the same like helmet.
Yeah,
it's
but
slightly confusing.
Yeah, but I got a kicking rad skull mace.
That's true, and I just have a regular looking sword, but I think we got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, good enough.
Are we in Giza yet? Giza's not super far away. Nah, one more zone to go, and then we'll be in Giza.
All right, we're gonna try and make it to Giza. In this
Sure, why not? I think there's a spot right at the beginning of Giza where we could stop.
I forgot about the sand rays. Oh, I hate them.
Oh yeah, they were
so
awful.
much.
Yeah, there's no like indication they're there either. They just kind of pop up.
Yeah, 'cause you're like, oh look, it's a bone pile. Let's go click on it. Oh my god, I just got ganked.
Like you wouldn't want to go and do that anyway.
Get ganked?
Well, even if you knew they were there, you'd still want to go kill them.
Oh, yeah, no, you just approach a lot slower. And so when they do pop up, you can click on them instead of just,
You got him, Yappo.
Actually, it's really not too bad with a lot of enemies around me, especially the small ones, because I leech life on hit, so... Doesn't work too bad. They usually can't pump out enough damage between the regen and the leech to... I definitely need to put some points in my faster build time and lower cost for traps.
Oh yeah. Is that one of the like secondary ones, the higher ones?
Yeah, it's just faster build time and lower energy cost and lower regen time. Which makes it a lot more useful when you can actually throw it out and it gets built before everything is on top of you.
Well, if everything's on top of you, you're just holding them still so it can hit them.
Amulet of Servitude, is that another defense one?
That's the defense one, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I would double check just to... Since we're here.
Yeah, it's health and armor for Servitude. Okay. Which isn't bad, like, you might want health and armor, but let's be honest, if you hit...
Not what we need.
If you kill them, then they don't hit you, so...
Oh, I forgot about the antlions. They're a pain.
Yeah, and they also spawn clumps.
Ah, we got it.
Isn't that button nice? Just like, pink.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh hey, I want some of those things.
The Lich is really good at grabbing aggro because he has such huge range. He just like attacks and everything starts running at him and making friends.
Alright, let's see, we're at about almost 50 minutes here.
Yeah, we're coming right up on Giza. We're real close to it. We'll stop at the next resurrection, no matter where it is.
I was thinking it was just the other side of this canyon of Isis.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just at the entrance to Giza.
I'm not 100% certain.
It is kind of hard to be like really good on where everything is when everything just looks like a desert.
Yeah. I mean, it looks more interesting than most like deserts because of like the big canyons and rock formations and stuff. Yes, stretchy necks.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, stretchy neck.
I got 2 of them.
Nice. Battle marker. It's gonna be a real bummer if we find like a mastery shrine right before we stop.
That would be, you'd be very sad.
It would be.
I guess you could go up ahead a little bit and grind a few bars worth.
I'm about to level right here, so I'm just about to ding, so I'm as many bars behind as you have bars.
I'm at about just a little over 3 right now.
So it's certainly a lot closer than it used to be, because it used to be a lot further than that. And no more points in the Lich. His damage keeps going up with every point that I put in him, but I don't know how much it matters. It's hard to say. Anything down here?
I think there is.
Awesome.
Oh, I forgot how good Battle Marker is.
Battle markers are crazy good.
And the warrior gets a skill that's basically that. Is the other crazy part.
It's optional.
You know what that means? It means we gotta do it.
You gotta battle marker in.
So fast.
Yeah, battle markers are super great. They double or triple your damage output for a while.
Just wailing on these things.
Is this the one that's
I
like?
like-
Is this the multi-floor one? I can't know.
I like how shiny we are too, with like all of our auras up.
Yeah, we're like super shiny. The Lich, I think it's an aura. Maybe not. The Lich is like caps. The Lich gets like 4 different skills. He's got like the AoE blast around him. He gets
Cult Speartail. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh.
He was dying fast, so we had to.
Yeah.
I had to try and read it quickly.
he gets some defensive stuff. He gets his capstone skill as like a big blast. So he gets like a big spell, which is normally kind of cooler than it sounds. Because if you think about it, if you want the spell to be any good, you have to like pump it up a lot. And if you want the Lich to be good, you have to pump him up a lot. So it's like pumping 2 skills up just to have 1 skill.
That may or may not trigger, and you don't know what it's going to target.
Yeah, so it's oftentimes not very good. A lot of times just the base pets are better than any skill that they get.
Although if the companion boosting thing on my little eyeball works well. Speaking of which, apparently it's dead. Whoops.
How many more points do you need in the spirit thing to get that?
I've been leveling my Dream Mastery. I think it's like 2 more levels.
Not bad. I know I mean, it's like 8 more levels until we have everything maxed, so.
Yeah. Is it level 32 if we've been doing the 2 points?
Yeah, I think it's 32 if you've been doing it, air quotes right. I haven't been doing it right. I'm a little behind. I think only like 1 level behind though.
And it'll be alright.
Yeah.
You can do your own thing.
And I really don't even need to get this nature one up. Like, nature's a lot less important than spirit, because there are none of the nature high-level capstone ones or anything I give a shit about.
I thought the wolves had a thing in the top spot on nature.
No, they don't. They the wolves cap out at 24.
Okay.
The dryad, she goes all the way up to the top. And I may end up putting points in the dryad after I put points into other pets if I have extra left over. Probably left.
See if you can't make it not suck.
Yeah, I mean, because it might not. It might just require some points put into it. Especially if you have like other pet bonuses, right?
That's true.
Uh,
I feel like...
Yeah.
Did you have it on aggressive when you had the...
The dryad? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Cleared out this area, and there's a respawn point just on the other side of this place.
Yep, we'll hit that one and we'll call it a day.
Still leveling up pretty quick. I think we gained like in this session we gained like 2 or 3 levels.
Yeah, I think so. I think at least 2.
Which is nice.
Yeah, I do think we level up faster with multiplayer.
It could be. I don't really know how that all shakes out.
I know at one point I did like a 4 or 5 player multiplayer, and we were level like 20 before we made it out of Greece. Or no, we were higher than that. We were a little... It was a lot.
I think this is Giza too. Nope, Fayum Desert. So we're still not in Giza.
We're still bad at remembering this game.
There's so many deserts. There's like 5 of them.
Yeah, deserts and canyons, the act.
Pretty much. Deserts, canyons, jackals, scorpions, mummies. That's all there is. Oh,
Kings.
yeah.
Alright, well, that's it for this time. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. See you guys.